What's going on, guys? Today we're going to rebuild the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers, I think, have actually a pretty good roster in terms of size, in terms of age and contracts. Obviously, quarterback is a huge concern, but I think I'm going to start Matt Corral this first year. And then I'm going to start Chuba Hubbard over Dante Foreman. I think he's just too old for me to start him. Receivers were good, though, right? We have DJ Moore, who's still young and good. Laviska Shenault, and then Terrace Marshall, second-year guy. Obviously, we got Ekwonu in the draft. He's going to be a good for us, superstar all years. Corbett's pretty good. Moten's pretty good. Shut up, Sean. I'm going to start Tommy Tremble as well at tight end, just for progression-wise. He's started already. He'll be better for us. But overall, outside of quarterback and running back, the team's not bad starting off. Hey, one day, bro. When you get there, one day, I'll drop lessons for you. And my video's over 2,000 views though. On defense, they're pretty bad though, right? Xavier Woods is too old to start, so I'm gonna trade him away. Probably start Miles Hartfield year one. Shaq Thompson's old, I can trade him away. Frankie Lou was pretty good, but only normal dev. Obviously, they're good on the D line with Gross Matos, Derek Brown, and Brian Burns. I know this isn't bad either, but he's just old. J.C. Horn's gonna start for us for a while. Same with C.J. Henderson in the slot. And Dante Jackson, I believe, is like 26, 27. So maybe 3 more years with him and then we'll get rid of him. But I think the move right now is to trade for Xavier Woods if we can. Try and get a draft pick out of him. Not a bad cap hit. So Byron Pringle. I don't know how old Justin Pugh is. I would take him though. DeAndre Carter's a good young wide receiver. Willie Gay at linebacker. Shut up. Willie Gay at linebacker. Connor McGovern's interesting actually. I think I'm gonna go Connor McGovern. Yeah, I'm gonna go Connor McGovern. Get some more depth on the O line. Oh, wrong guy. That would have been bad. Take him from the Cowboys for Xavier Woods. I also want to trade away Shaq Thompson if I can. Just too old. 28 years old. Not going to get any better, really. Not a bad cap hit either. Jalen Johnson's huge. That's going to be my number one choice right now, Jalen Johnson. Although the Panthers are pretty good in secondary, so maybe not. Byron Murphy's a good young corner as well. I think you don't be on the game long enough, bro. You getting married and stuff now. You don't got time. Ooh, Adafe Owe. Adafe Owe is gonna be the guy. Noah Fan would be nice too. I'm gonna go with Adafe Owe though to replace Shaq Thompson, essentially, right? I'll move to that side and replace Shaq Thompson. I like that. How's she doing, man? Frankie Louvu, Jeremy Chin. I think we're good on defense with trades. I do want to start Amari Barno, so maybe I'll trade Gross Matos, actually. Still young and star dev. I don't really like any of these picks, though. Might just hold them and let him go to free agency. Yeah, I'm gonna hold him and let him go to free agency. I don't like any of those offers, to be honest with you. On offense, Dante Foreman, I would love to trade. I don't think there's gonna be any interest though. McGovern takes over here. He's still young. He's good. Ian Thompson is gonna start for me, obviously. But let's try and trade Dante Foreman as our last trade. Maybe Sam Darnold too, actually, depending on the cap hit with him. Foreman though, Grant Delpit's a good young safety. Could take him. People love trading the O line away. I'll tell you that. Uh, I think the move is Grant Delpit. Second year player, 77 overall. Happy with that. And then let's try and trade Sam Darnold. I want his cap hit. Let's see what his cap hit is first. He's got a big cap hit. We're not going to trade him. We're just going to release him whenever the time comes. But this is going to be the team for year one. We're going to hop to week one. I'm going to set the lineup, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the season. All right, so let's go ahead and choose a draft class. It's going to be auto-generated rookies. I would love to get a quarterback in this class, and there are 3 quarterbacks in the top 10. Hayden Franklin out of Mississippi State, Alex Williams out of South Alabama, and Andrew Pear out of Wisconsin. Going to be the guys we focus on going forward. Obviously, I want to replace Sam Darnold. But for right now, I think the move is to start Matt Corral, see how he does as a rookie. So let's go ahead and do that. Chuba Hubbard is there. I'm happy with that. Start Tommy Tremble at tight end. Outside of that, we look pretty good. I want Terrace Marshall in the slot. Grant Delpit, Damian Wilson, and Corey Littleton. Let's go there. And then Adafe Owe needs to start. He is. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. Make sure CJ Henderson on slot corner. He is. All right, we're good to go for year one. Let's go ahead and jump to the midseason point. See where we stand. And we are 0-7. We are bad. All right, let's do our focus. Didn't expect to see that. Thought we'd at least be maybe 3-4. We're gonna do quarterback, obviously. Top still looks the same for right now. We'll see if that changes come week 11 when we do our focus players. Let's look at the contracts. Honestly, now Connor McGovern, I do want back. We just traded for him, obviously. But outside of that, everybody else can go. So we will bring back Connor McGovern. But outside of that, we'll let everybody else walk. Let's do these upgrades. Let's check out the midseason stats as well. So our offense is 26. Our defense is 27. So we're just bad all around. Matt Corral is terrible. Chuba Hubbard is terrible, 3 yards a carry. Receiving wise, nobody's doing anything. Defensively, we're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. Only Damian Wilson has 3 picks, nobody else. Yeah, just a bad team right now. But again, it's kind of good for year one to tank, get the overall first overall draft pick without having to trade up. So I'm not mad if we go 0-17. Makes it easier for me to get the quarterback I want in year one. As we win against the Falcons, of course. All right, we should lose to the Bengals. We got the Falcons again. And then we'll do our focus players and jump to the end of the season. Yeah, we do lose to the Bengals. Can we lose to the Falcons, please? All right, we lose to the Falcons. Good. We are 1-9 now. Let's do our focus players. It's going to be all the quarterbacks. We already know they're actually true talent. Hayden Franklin's the guy. Top 5 projection, top 5 talent. Andrew Pear, top 5 talent, round 1 and 2 overall. Top 5 projection, round 1 talent, round 1, 2 to 3. Ooh, Barry Harrison. Another top 5 talent. So it's going to be Barry Harrison or Hayden Franklin. Who looks better? He's only 21, 6'4", 225 out of North Texas. Great to lead throw power, great to lead strength. Not very good athlete though. A awareness, A under pressure, A deep, A medium, B short, B play action. Definitely a top 5 quarterback. What about Hayden Franklin? 6'5", 22 years old at Mississippi State, 234. Great to lead throw power. Again, not really an athlete. A awareness, A break sack, B injury, B play action, A stamina, A deep, A medium, B short. Kind of like the same player, honestly. Kind of hard to tell who's going to be better. I obviously don't want to make the wrong choice with these guys. So I don't know who I'm going to pick yet. We'll see. But because we already have quarterback picked out, Another position we need is linebacker, right? So, are there any good linebackers in this class? It's not a linebacker class. It's got B zone coverage, A tackle. Do him just in case. I would love another end as well. We'll do both these ends, maybe. Both those guys. I'm happy with that. We'll do those three guys. And we'll upgrade our players. Jump into the season and see where we stand as a team. All right, we go 3-14, miss the playoffs. We should have the number 1 overall pick, I'd imagine. We'll check in a second. Let's do these last second upgrades. End of season stats. Tom Brady led the league in passing. Matt Corral actually didn't finish off that bad in terms of yards. A lot of turnovers, though. But he's a rookie, 6'3 overall. Chuba Hubbard was awful, 3.2 yards per carry. Receiving wise, Lewis Chenault, DJ Moore, and Terrace Marshall are all in the same category. Chuba Hubbard got the ball a lot as well. Defensively, Damian Wilson had a good year. Again, not a lot of sacks, especially from Brian Burns, who's a superstar. I expect more from him. And then not a lot of turnovers as well. Overall, disappointing year, but again, it makes it easier for us in the draft, having a high draft pick to get that quarterback we want. Let's see where we stand with our draft picks. Yeah, we have the number 1 overall pick. So we can get our quarterback of the future in year 1, which is nice. I need to do these staff points real quick. Make it easier for when we have to go to free agency. In year 2 and year 3, not going to do much year 1, I imagine. Usually not much in free agency. I know we need a running back, though, for our offense to be good. So we need to make that happen. Probably via a trade. Unless we can draft one. Could be our second round pick as a running back. Chuba Hubbard's obviously not going to get it done long term. Cowboys Ravens Super Bowl, no surprise there. Let's go ahead and hop into the offseason. Now we know we have the number 1 overall pick for our quarterbacks. We're not focused on that. We're focused on running back. We're focused on linebacker. Are our main concerns right now. Cowboys beat the Ravens 35-31 in the Super Bowl in year 1. I'll upgrade those guys. We need to re-sign Connor McGovern, and then everybody else can walk. And we should be good on money. Sam Darnold took a lot of it year 1, but he's gone after year 2. Yeah, I can do the Steelers next. Easily, I can do the Steelers. They'd be a fun one to rebuild, actually, especially with Kenny Pickett. All right, let's go ahead and re-sign McGovern. And where is he? Connor McGovern right here. We're going to re-sign him. I want him on a 6-year deal, maybe. Up the money some. He's pretty cheap. Do $5 million a year, and he's back. Everybody else is gone. We have a lot of money for free agency. Let's go ahead and hop into that. I think we can make a good turn year 1 as well. We just need the running back because we're going to get our quarterback in the draft. So if there's a good running back here, I will take him, even if he's old, just to help. CJ Gardner-Johnson's here. I'm interested. Obviously, Tom Brady. Jordan Poyer's too old. Deron Payne's here. I think I'm going to make 2 offers. Who's this? He's 30. I think I'm going to make 2 offers right here. I think I'm going to offer Deron Payne. And I think I'm going to offer CJ Gardner-Johnson. He's expensive. He'd be our best safety, though. I can move Grant Delpit around a little bit. Maybe throw him in the box a little more. We'll do 6 years. Up the money a little bit. I'm not going to overpay for him, so if he doesn't sign, I'm not too worried about it. I'll offer him that, see if he takes that. And then my biggest guy I want to get is Deron Payne, only 26 years old. I would get him for 5 years. No, we'll do 6 years. He's defensive lineman. He should be good. And he doesn't want to come here, so we're going to up the money a lot, actually. I'll do 7 and 8, 15 mil a year. I think those are fair offers for us. We're not leading on Deron Payne, not even close. But I don't want to offer him more than that, honestly. He's not a huge get I need. CJ is, though. So let's evaluate those offers. We got CJ Gardner-Johnson. Tom Brady's still here. Maybe Devin Singletary. I'll throw him an offer. See if he signs that. All right, so we got Devin Singletary and CJ Gardner-Johnson. That's all I'm going to do free agency. I want to save my money for the future draft classes that come out and future free agents. Year one's pretty dry normally. So if we get CJ and a running back, Devin Singletary, I'm happy with that. Here's where I want to go, though, is the draft to get this quarterback. And then I think round 2 is going to be a tight end now as opposed to a running back now that we have Devin Singletary, who's pretty decent. Now, my hope is that I don't make the wrong choice of quarterback. There's 2 top 5 guys. They both look kind of the same, in my opinion. So it might just be who's at the top. All right. So, again, the 2 quarterbacks were Hayden Franklin of Mississippi State and then Barry Harrison. Both top 5 guys. Right. Beautiful spiral on all his passes. Does well to avoid sacks and throw the ball away. Success comes well in the pocket. He looks good. Looks really good. Right. And under pressure, A deep, A medium, B short, B play action, A awareness, B break sack. I feel like they're the exact same player. See, look at Hayden Franklin. He's 1 inch taller. They got the same player notes. Well, here's a fast flick of the wrist throwing motion. So he's probably a little better, Hayden Franklin. But again, both elite throw power. Hayden Franklin's a little bit faster as well. But they have the same stats, literally the same exact stats. But I'm going to take Hayden Franklin just because he's at the top of the board. Hopefully he's better. He is hidden dev, 96 throw power, 81 speed, 83 acceleration. Looks like a freak athlete. I'm happy with that pick. And we'll see what's in round 2 for us. All right, who's available? There's this right tackle with A awareness, only C pass block though. There's a tight end that I wanted to get out of Ohio State, Will Dre. He's got elite speed, great jumping, great change of direction, elite agility, great acceleration. I think I'm going to take this tight end to replace Tommy Tremble. Let's double check everybody else though. This left end looks pretty decent. A tackle, A to C power moves. This middle linebacker we could use actually. Delbert Hurst looks pretty good out of Michigan. Let me check him out actually. Elite speed. He ran a 4.45 with elite jumping. This dude's a freak athlete. A awareness, B block shed. You know what? Oh, I'm in conflict now. Do we take Will Dre or do we take Delbert Hurst? Or can we take both? Those are the only 2 guys left on the board that look good. I'm going to take Delbert Hurst. And I'm going to try and trade up. Only normal dev, but 90 speed. I'm happy with that. Wish it was a hidden dev, but I'm not mad at it. I'm going to move up in the draft. I'm going to trade with the Steelers real quick. Didn't mean to click that. Let's trade with the Steelers, and I'm going to take the tight end as well. All right, there we go. Send Matt Corral off. We got our quarterback of the future. We don't need him. And we're going to take this tight end. Hopefully he's hidden dev. If not, I wasted draft picks to move up. But he looks good. Will Dre. Hidden dev. 87 speed, 89 acceleration. Happy with that. I thought the middle linebacker would be as well, but he'll develop fast. So we got our future tight end, we got our future quarterback, we got our future middle linebacker. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and go to the draft. And we're going to look good for year 2. Now, team still needs to develop, obviously, but I think we got some key pieces with CJ Gardner-Johnson, Devin Singletary, Will Dre, and then our quarterback out of Mississippi State. I'm hoping the superstar X factor, at least an 80 overall. If not, it's going to be a little disappointing, but we'll find out here shortly. I'm a little nervous because last year, but I took quarterback first overall, and he was only a star dev, so they want Jeremy Chin. Ooh, Deontay Johnson's a superstar. That would help a wide receiver core a lot. Let's get rid of Jeremy Chin for Deontay. Let's have some fun with it. We got CJ Gardner-Johnson in free agency. Let's take Deontay Johnson, already a superstar wide receiver. Help our young quarterback out some more. Our quarterback's an 81 overall. The middle linebacker is a 75, and the tight end is a 72. I think we did a good job, especially in the second round with 75 and 72 talent. Quarterback looks really good at 81. I wonder what that other quarterback was. He looked sick too. Wow, that was a beast of a running back here. Beast of a running back that we missed out on. 96 speed, 81 overall. The other quarterback was 77. Okay. So we made the right choice at quarterback, obviously. So I'm happy about that. I'm hoping he's a superstar X factor. I wonder what this running back is, because he looks sick. He's a star. Okay. Not mad about that then. I think our quarterback will be at least a superstar, I hope. But let's go ahead and get ready for year number 2. All right, let's advance to the regular season and set our lineup. I usually do 5. I might do more though. It just kind of depends on how tired I get. But usually I do 5. Might do more this time though. We'll kind of see how the team does. And our focus players are going to be the quarterback, the middle linebacker, and the tight end. Happy with that. Want those guys to all develop pretty well. And I think by year 3 and 4 we should be Super Bowl contenders. We'll find out though. And let's do these upgrades. Nobody of importance. Auto upgrade those guys. Our season goal this year is going to be 7 wins. I think we had 4 last season. 7 should be doable with our quarterback now. And let's go ahead and check out who we need to re-sign this year. Our kickers are no. Kurt Banker, no. Oh, Brian Burns, okay. Derek Brown. Grant Delpit, who's a superstar. Didn't see that in the offseason. Grant Delpit's a superstar now. Yeah. We got a lot of people we got to re-sign. I'm not sure who I'm going to all bring back yet. We'll look at it when we get to the point, but let's set our lineup real quick. Obviously, we have our new quarterback. Will J is going to start at tight end, not at fullback. O-line looks pretty solid. Why isn't Corbett? Oh, he's starting. Okay. So who are we missing? McGovern starting. Oh, Christian. He can move to center. Make our O-line a little bit better. All right. Offense looks solid. DJ Moore and Deontay both need their superstars back. I don't do trade regression, so they get their superstars back. So they both get superstar. Chenault will be in the slot. Okay, good to go there. Offense looks good. Defensively, we need one more D tackle, obviously, to replace Roy. Hurst is our rookie starting. Adafe Owe, CJ. Grant Delpit's going to move to free safety and start there. Now that Jeremy Chin's gone. All right. Deontay Jackson, J.C. Horn, CJ in the slot. Our slot wide receiver is going to be Lavisca's cool. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Let's do Grottos. All right, we're ready for year 2. Let's go ahead and send the midseason point. We're 3-3. The Falcons are 6-1. Okay, that's interesting. Again, we had a lot of people to resign. Brian Burns is the main one. 7 years. He wants to be here. Let's offer him this straight up. Brian Burns is back long term. Derek Brown's another one that I want back long term. I want to go 7 years. He wants to be here, kind of. Up the money a little bit. Derek Brown's back for the long term of this rebuild. Grant Delpit obviously is going to get a 7-year deal. He's back. And I'm going to let everybody else walk. Nope, CJ's going to come back. So we're just getting CJ back. CJ will be the last one. We'll resign him next week. Let's do our focus position. I'm going to go wide receiver. I would love to get a generational guy for our quarterback. So we'll focus on that. Let's do these upgrades. We'll check in week 11 for our quarterback to see what his trait is, as well as his season stats. So let's go ahead and jump to week 11 real quick. As we beat the Falcons, we're taking on the Vikings now. Beat the Vikings as well. We're 5-3. We have a breakout quarterback challenge, so it means he's not an X factor like I would have liked. So he's only a star dev. We drafted a star dev quarterback. Disappointing, but he has a chance to go to superstar right here. Let's see if he gets it in the sim. We won 42-24. It looks promising from stats. And our quarterback's now a superstar. So we didn't draft a superstar quarterback, but he gets it during the season. Well, that's good for us. Let's re-sign CJ real quick. Six-year deal. $5 million a year. He's back. Nobody else is coming back. Let's do these upgrades real quick. I'm looking for our quarterback. Not up there. And then we need to do our focus players. Check out these wide receivers real quick. They look bad. They look bad. What about the whole class as a whole? This corner looks pretty sick. This corner looks sick. And then with this left guard, I guess. All right, back out of that. Let's check out the midseason stats. Rookie quarterback looks pretty good. 22 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. Rushing-wise, Devin Singletary is still bad. 3.5 per carry is not good. Receiving-wise, Deontay Johnson, DJ Moore, Devin Singletary up here. And defensively, Brian Burns 5 sacks, Derek Brown 4. Gross Matos 3. 3 picks for CJ, 1 for Grant Delpit, 1 for Danny Gales, who's our rookie. I don't remember drafting a rookie safety. He's playing though. It's not bad. He's playing. He'll develop too. Let's go ahead and keep going forward. I think with this team, I think we need a really good running back for these playbooks. So we're gonna go ahead and try and do that. But let's go to the playoffs, see if we make them. We do make the playoffs at 9-8, barely squeaking by. Let's do this weekly strategy. But a year or two to make the playoff with a rookie quarterback and a team that's not very good, I'm happy with it. So these upgrades, and then check out the end of season stats before we go ahead and sim this Super Bowl. All right. Check out the stats for the end of the year. Hopefully, we got offensive rookie of the year. Great quarterback. Picked up the interceptions. I think he had 5 before. Now he has 16. Still a pretty decent rookie year, though. Devin Singletary had 1,200 yards, but only 3.7 per carry. Receiving wise, Deontay Johnson went off. DJ Moore, LaVisca, and then our rookie tight end, Will Dre. Defensively, Grant Delpit had a really good year. We got some pressure on the quarterback, Brian Burns and Gross Matos. Derek Brown as well with 9. And then we got a lot of interceptions from CJ, JC Horn, and Grant Delpit. Overall, not a bad season. I think we get the running back we need, and we're even better. Let's go ahead and sim past the wild card, see if we beat the Falcons. We do beat the Falcons. We're now in the divisional against the Packers. Interesting. Okay, in year 2 we're in the divisional. Didn't expect that, but I'm happy with it. Again, I'm using staff points at the end of the season as well. Upgrade these players. All right, let's jump past the Packers, see if we can beat them. We don't. We get killed. But I'm happy with where our team was, honestly. I didn't expect to make it that far, but we do anyway. Let's check the stats out. Not stats, my bad. Yearly awards before we just send it to Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson wins MVP. We have no one. Let's check the Rookie of the Year stuff. We don't win Rookie of the Year. We get 3rd. That's disappointing. Defensively, we get 6 with Hurst. Best quarterback, our guy was number 10. Best running back, finished at 6 with Devin Singletary. Best wide receiver, not even in the running. Pretty disappointing year offensively, I feel like. I thought we had the pieces to go a little bit further than we did, especially with our O-line being the way it is, how good it is. But let's see if we have any upgrades come Super Bowl week. All right, so quarterback still a superstar. DJ Moore needs a superstar back. Dre is a star. Gross Matos goes a superstar. That changes things. Derek Brown goes a superstar. That changes things. CJ Gardner-Johnson goes a superstar. Grant Delpit goes to X Factor. I think we have to re-sign Gross Matos now, right? I think we have to. He's only 24 years old. I think we re-sign him now. So we're going to re-sign him. And he'll be here for the long term of the rebuild now. Shoot you stat points real quick. All right, so we're almost done with this. We don't need a quarterback anymore. I do want this wide receivers and tight ends to be maxed out. I do want halfbacks up because then we decide a running back. I want all these up, honestly. We'll go to player development next. Start working these away. This is going to help our team get better. I think we're entering our super growing phase, so these are important right now. Then we'll move over here. All right. Good to go right now. Bengals, Packers, Super Bowl. See who gets the job done. And and we need to go to resign players and resign Gross Matos. All right, so let's resign Gross Matos. Doesn't want to be here, but I want you here. And you're cheap for being a superstar. Are you though? Oh hell no, we're not franchise tagging him. Not franchise tagging him. I'm gonna try and sign him in free agency. I offered him a lot of money, so I'm not sure why he didn't re-sign that contract. All right, let's sign free agents. I'm gonna try and get him back right now. Or did we get Nick Bosa? Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's here. Definitely want him. I'm just gonna go after Justin Jefferson and Nick Bosa, honestly. Jason Kelsey. Danielle Hunter. He's not supposed to regress. I should turn it off, but you don't get as many superstars on your team when you do that. So I kept it on or off right now. Jonathan Jones is 30 years old. Bryce Hall is a superstar corner, only 26 years old. Good snag late. Let's offer him a big deal. I'm going to offer those 3 players. Hopefully get them all. Only got Bryce Hall. Nick Bosa went to the Steelers. Sean Gary's gone too. We need an edge to replace. I don't have one. Danielle Hunter maybe could play. He's old though. He's really old. Gaither's not good. Yeah, we're just gonna stay with Justin Jefferson. Nobody wants you. Please sign. All right, we get Justin Jefferson and Bryce Hall. Not a terrible offseason. Would have liked Nick Bosa too, but again, not mad at it. Let's go ahead and go to the draft. All right, let's go ahead and start the NFL draft. Don't pick the round to pick 25. We need an edge though. If there's a good edge, we got to move up. This corner is top 5 talent. So is this corner. Maybe we move up and take a corner. I'm gonna move up. Yeah, I'm gonna move up. All right, let's try and move up with the Bears. Take that corner. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to right now. All right, there we go. Give up number 1 overall next year projected, which we're not gonna obviously finish last in the league. So let's go ahead and select this corner. Jeremiah Morant out of Louisville. 97 speed, 96 change of direction, 91 jumping, 92 agility. 6'1", 22 years old. I think he's going to be really good for us. Now, I want to try and move up again because I want the other corner who's top 5 projected because I'm greedy. So let's trade with the Rams. All right, I don't think the Rams are going to take him either way. I hope not. Let's try and trade with the Saints. They have better cap. All right, it's still there. He was a little down the board, so I think we can wait a little bit. No, he's right here, actually. So I'm not going to risk it again. I'm going to trade up. Well, the Saints might take a quarterback, actually. Do I chance it? Let's take a chance. Yeah, take a quarterback. So now we can trade with the Texans. All right, there we go. We're going to grab our other corner here. I can actually trade some of the other guys now on my team, like J.C. Horn and C.J. Henderson. So let's go ahead and take Kenny Blackstock. Top 5 talent as well. Hidden dev, 90 speed, 94 acceleration, 6'1" out of Fresno State. We should have 3 superstar corners, I believe, because we picked up Bryce Hall free agency, who's a superstar. Let's go ahead and go to the end of the draft now. All right. I don't know who we have to upgrade. Oh, Justin Jefferson. I'll upgrade him. Let's do a draft recap. Our 2 corners. One is 82, one's a 78. I'm happy with those guys. They should be pretty good overall. About the whole draft class. We got the best player in the draft. We got the 2 best players in the draft. Pick 1 and pick 4. So, again, another great draft class for us. I'm going to trade CJ Henderson and JC Horn now. We don't need them. So, I want to see what I can get for them. All right, finally. All right, we got Kayvon Thibodeau. JC Horn's gone. I need to get rid of one more corner because we just drafted 2 guys who were going to play. One of their speed was 97. So I'll show you real quick. So this guy's speed, I think, was 97. Already an 82, 97 speed, 84 man, 77 zone. And the other corner we got, I think he's 90 speed. He's also hidden dev down here. Kenny Blackstock, yeah, 90 speed. 83 zone, though, is pretty high, especially for a rookie. And so right now I'm trying to get rid of my corners because I have superstar Bryce Hall, 2 hidden dev guys who are probably going to be superstar, and Dante Jackson. So I need another D tackle. We got Kayvon Thibodeau now. This guy's a second-year player. We have a Dafe Elway, so I need a D tackle. So I'm going to try and find a D tackle right now and trade for one, and then we should be set. We made the playoffs last year. We went to the divisional, I believe, in our second season. So if we can get a D tackle, we have the quarterback, we have the receivers. We should look pretty good for year 3. D tackles, Quinn Williams will be nice. Big Dex, obviously. Is there a young guy who's a superstar? Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is a guy. And I want to give up, obviously, CJ Henderson. I also will give you draft picks. Give you my 4th and 3rd. Not enough. So I'll give you my... Give me a second, bro. I'll look at your comment a second. Trying to do this trade real quick. Close, 2nd, and a 4th. All right, we're done. We get Jordan Davis. I think we're good at safety too, though. I'm pretty sure we're good at safety too. So obviously we have 3 superstar wide receivers now. We're set. We got a superstar quarterback. Dre's gonna start at tight end, not Tommy Tremble. We'll do that when we get to regular season though. We have X Factor Grant Delpit, superstar CJ Gardner-Johnson, superstar Bryce Hall. 2 hidden corners. Dante Jackson's not going to start in the regular season. 3 superstar D linemen. We look good. This is only year 3, too. This is year 3. We look really good. Let's go to the regular season. Finally, in the regular season, our season goal this year is going to be the Super Bowl. Lofty goal. But we already made the playoffs, so we should be better this year. We have a better team as well. Let's do our weekly strategy. You want me to get Cam Newton? You really want Cam Newton on the team? Yeah, I use the run and shoot playbook, bro. Run and shoot playbook, and I run flanker close. I got a video on it in my ebook/tips page if you want to check it out. Flanker close is my favorite formation right now, though. Obviously that and normal off close. But flanker close is really good. Let's go Bryce Hall. Also, there's good information there too. Like it has a 5 wide formation that's pretty good. The pistol's pretty good in there as well. It's probably one of my favorite playbooks in Madden right now. I use the Bills a lot playbook, and then I go run and shoot, and also spread. My top 3 playbooks right now. All right, let's set our lineup. So offense, let's get rid of. Oh, you run running shit too? What formation do you run? You run flanker close as well? Because that's a hidden gem right there. There's a lot of glitchy routes in flanker close, in my opinion. And I only found out about it a couple weeks ago, actually. All right, defense. Dante Jackson's not going to start. Hold on. Morant over Dante. I need Blackstock in the slot. All right, we're good right here. Single team. All right, we're good. All right, let's go ahead and send the midseason point. All right, so we're 6-1 at the midseason point. Exactly where we need to be. Let's do our focus. And actually, we just got our first loss last week against the Eagles. Yeah, exactly. And let's do I don't know if I'm gonna do right tackle. Let's do D tackle. All right. And then let's look at who we need to re-sign. Should be a lot of players on here, I imagine. But we do have money. Deontay Johnson. Dante's definitely not coming back. I don't even play him now. Adafe always going to come back. Let's do a 5-year deal. He's back, and he's cheap too. Deontay, I want to come back. Everybody else can walk. We're actually doing really good on money and contracts. So Deontay needs to come back. I'm fine with the 3-year deal. He wants to be here. Let's go 4 to be safe. He's back. And then Corbet is the last guy I want to re-sign. I want to do a 4-year deal. Rebuilds are fun, bro. Like, I started doing them, obviously. I started YouTube about a month ago consistently. And rebuilds are just fun to do. Like, you draft new players. It takes up a couple hours on YouTube. So I actually like it a lot. But let me do these auto upgrades. Let's send them to week 11. And then our corners should be revealed too to see what they are. Hopefully a superstar and superstar X Factor. But we'll find out shortly. And our team looks good. We'll check out stats too in a minute. But yeah, I've done a couple rebuilds. And I'm going to post these separately too. We got killed by the Lions. All right, that's interesting. Let's check out stats real quick. Our quarterback looks pretty decent. 18-6 is not bad. Devin Singletary is averaging 5 yards a carry, which is good. Receiving wise, Devin Singletary leads the team. Jay Jettas, Will Dre, and then Deontay. Defensively, kind of good on sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau has 5.5 leading the team. I'd expect a little bit more though. And then we're getting no turnovers. How Kayvon Thibodeau has a pick, I have no idea. But I think our offense is carrying us. Our defense needs to pick it up. But let's go 2 more weeks forward. And then check out the recruits. Oh, that's the fun about franchise, man, is building a team. That's probably the best part about it. We actually murdered the Bucks, which is nice to see. But yeah, I love building teams. It's probably the funnest thing you could do. And then I play in money leagues too. So in some leagues that I play in, like I do it for fun. And I'll just try and build a team and I don't care about winning or losing. But when I play my money leagues, obviously I'm trying to win money. And we lose to the 49ers. We're 7-3 now. Still our focus players. All right. So we're going to do this D tackle. We'll do this linebacker and this right end as well. This right tackle looks really insane. Both these guys do. but we don't really need O lineman at this point. So let's do those guys. Let's do these upgrades. Let's check out where the corners are in terms of progression. Please tell me they're superstars. Morant's an X Factor. Wow, okay. So we drafted an X Factor corner, and then Blackstock's just a star. But again, our defense looks pretty insane. If we can get one more edge rusher to replace Barno, the defense is going to be really good. Also, having one more backup safety would be nice. We're good on corner. We have 4 corners now that can play. We need a backup safety just in case. But if we can get a right end and then a safety, team looks pretty good overall. Let's go ahead and send it to the playoffs. Wow, we finished 8-9 and missed the playoffs. We had a collapse second half of the season. What happened? Our quarterback was fine. Devin Singletary was okay. Oh, yeah. I run match all game, especially in 23. I run match all game. I got a match actually defense up too. I might drop another one. Our defense was, where did we go wrong at? Offense yards we were 16th. Defense we were 21st. We didn't have a good defense, which is shocking considering all the guys we have now. But let's do these upgrades. Let's go ahead and jump to Super Bowl week. I'm actually pretty shocked we didn't make the playoffs, but we had an 8-9 overall team. We're going into year 4 next year. All right. Eagles, Bills, Super Bowl. Let's check out any dev changes. Again, I don't do regression, so if anybody regresses, I'm going to give it back to them. So DJ Moore and Deontay Johnson need the superstar back. So look at those back. And then we'll check out the defense. Derek Brown might have gotten the X Factor, honestly, with 10 sacks as a D tackle. It's kind of a lot for a D tackle. States, superstar. Brian Burns goes up to X Factor. Bryce Hall needs a superstar back, and so does CJ Gardner-Johnson. Devs are back where they should be. Let's go ahead and go to re-sign players. All right, upgrade the scout team guys. The Bills beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl, 31-17. Resign. I don't think we need to resign anybody important. We already got Brian Burns back, which was a big one, and then Derek Brown as well. We do have Austin Corbett, I believe, in free agency, but I think I'm gonna let him walk. Honestly, he wants too much money, and he's getting up there in age, so I'm gonna let him walk. All right, let's check out the free agents. Chris Godwin, we don't need. Dax up here. Ryan Jensen's here. Keenan Allen. Greg Newsome. I'll take another superstar safety. I definitely will, and he wants to play for us too. So he'll be a good addition to the team. Landon Dickerson to replace the guy we just lost would be nice as well. J.C. Horn got superstars in free agency now. We'll take Dickerson on a 5-year deal. Don't want to go too crazy. I think we have to re-sign a lot of people next season. I might just do those two. Who was these? He wants too much money. I do need a left end, though. Really badly. He has 3 offers. I don't really want to compete, and I don't want to offer a ton. Nobody wants Aziz. Take the money down some. I'm good with that. All right, we targeted 3 players. Let's see if we get them. We got Dickerson. We didn't get Morig. Who got Morig? Goes to the Falcons, our division rival. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? All right, so Derek Forrest is here. He'll be a good backup safety for us. 6-year deal. Take the money down a little bit. $9 million a year, 6 years. Oh, a lot of people want Darius, so we got to give him what he wants. Got to give him what he wants. Let's go 6.5. That's the max I'll pay him. Didn't get him either. Aziz. Didn't get Aziz either. Oh man, it's tough. Johnson as a backup, maybe. 3-year deal. We'll take him as a backup safety. All right. Good news is we did save money. Bad news is we didn't get anybody we wanted. Let's go ahead and advance to the draft. All right. Did we get John Johnson? We didn't. Where did he go? All right. Team still looks good. Kenny Blackstone. Yeah, we have three good corners, 2 superstar safeties. We just need we need to end. So I'm gonna try and trade for one again. Don't know if it'll happen, but we're gonna try and trade for one to replace Barno. No young superstars. And right in, left in, Rousseau's an X Factor now. I would love to get Javier Freeman. How can I get him? Javier Freeman, how can I get you? I don't have any picks this year, obviously. I got a first and a third next year. All right, we're good. We got Javier Freeman now to replace Barno. Let's go ahead and go to defense. So Freeman, Burns, our D line is insane now. Our whole defense is insane. We're good across the board. All right, so now we need to simulate the draft. I'm gonna go put my clothes in the dryer while that's going on. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, see if we missed anybody in the draft. And upgrade who we got in free agency, I believe. And Javier Freeman. Let's go speed rusher. +1 speed is always nice to see on a DN. Draft recap. Obviously, didn't get anybody good. Actually, we got a halfback, 70 overall in the 5th round. It's actually not bad. Overall, though, do we miss anybody important? Wow, there's a D tackle who's insane. And the safety was insane. This D tackle's got to be an X factor. Goes to the Texans. Superstar X Factor. So I'm going to do that next time. I think I'm going to do a randomized fantasy draft and then try and rebuild a fantasy draft team. That would take probably like 10 seasons though, because the cap is different in it. But that'd be kind of fun to do. I might do that next tomorrow when I'm on. Fantasy draft rebuild. Send the regular season real quick. All right, we're going to Super Bowl this time. No ifs, ands, or buts. Chose the wrong thing, but make playoffs, same thing. All right, let's do our weekly strategy. Bro, honestly, I was looking at Harry Potter, and honestly, not even just for content, that game actually really looks pretty fun. Like, it actually does look pretty fun to play. So, I might actually buy it, to be honest with you. Alright. I want to do our tight end, too. You know what I need to do, actually? I need to trade for a tight end. I don't know if I have any draft picks, though. It looks fun, but it's only one player is the issue. Like if it was like an online mode where you could like play with other players, I feel like it'd be kind of better. But I might have to check it out to be honest with you. I was watching the trailer actually, I think like 2 days ago. Let's look at tight ends. Wow, Pat Fire move. Yeah, if they do, I'm gonna get it for sure. I just don't know when because I'm going to Thailand in a couple weeks, so it'll probably be after that when I get back from Thailand. What are they want for Pat? Hmm. Do I have any depth anywhere? I'm lacking a little bit of depth in places. It's not gonna work. It's gonna have to be a bunch of draft picks, I think. Probably a second too. I don't have any other draft picks to give. It's gonna be a third. They're not gonna like it. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Vacation, bro. I'm doing I'm doing 3 days. No, I'm doing 2 days in Bangkok, and then I'm going to Fifi Islands for a day, and then I'm going to Pattaya for I think 6 days. And the Airbnbs are insane, bro, and they're cheap too. They're dirt cheap. I'm staying in like a pool, condo looking overlooking the beach with like a pool in it for like $50 a night. Like the rooms are crazy cheap in Thailand. It's going unpredictable. All right, let's go ahead and set our lineup. O line's fine. We do have Pat Frymouth now, who we needed. DJ Moore, Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, obviously. Devin Singletary, Will Dre at tight end's fine. All right, quarterback still here. Grant Delpit, C.J. Garner Johnson. Sales will be our third guy. Odafe Owe, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Hurst. D-line looks insane with Freeman, Brown, Davis, and Burns. Bryce Hall, CB1, Morant as CB2, and then Blackstock in the slot. Yep, team looks good. Happy with it. Let's go ahead and sim to the midseason point and see where we end up. And actually, this might be a risk. What are the? Let me move my head real quick. I can't see what I ran. We run 4-3 under Carolina. Let's go through. What do the Cowboys have? I think they run a 4-3 right? They definitely run a 4-3. Getting my head's in the way. 4-3 under Dallas. Let's go to Dallas playbook. See if it makes a difference this season. All right. Stick with that. And then let's go ahead and send to the midseason point. All right, we're 4-2 at the midseason point, which isn't bad. Let's have a breakout wide receiver challenge. Not sure who this is for. We're going to have DJ Moore for X Factor. Not too concerned about that. Now, what I need to do is use these staff points. I need to change my players' abilities. So It's gonna take like a couple minutes, but it's important for simulation, the abilities, and then the staff points. Let's go. Let's change it up. Let's go quarterback. Maybe there's a generational guy in there, and we can trade our guy away before we have to re-sign him. That'd be kind of ideal. But let's go ahead and use these staff points. All right. So obviously, I want to do player development because I haven't done it at all. Help our guys get XP. Scheme fit. Now offensive stuff. Okay, knock that out. Head to the defense now. All right, good to go there for right now. And now I think next thing I said I needed to do was abilities. So Jeff and Jefferson should have route tech. Let's go deep at elite. Brian Burns. Let's go unstoppable force. Edge threat. Double or nothing. Pat. Should have double or nothing as well. What are those abilities? Short in, short out. Derek Brown. Let's go inside stuff. Double or nothing. CJ. Deep out zone's cool. Let's go pick artist though. Oh, yes, Acro actually. Let's go Acro and pick artist. Where's pick artist at? Here we go. Acro and pick artist on CJ. DJ Moore. Route tech. Short out. Quarterback abilities don't matter. Where Freeman. Deontay Johnson. Who's going to regress next season, actually. Let's give him short in and short out. All right, Jordan Davis will be the last one. Inside stuff and run stopper. All right, good on abilities. Let's go ahead and submit to week 11. Do our focus players. Also look at contracts. Oh, they have TD Bear playing no up next. We lose to the Falcons, who are kryptonite for whatever reason. Let's go 2 more weeks forward. We beat the Saints. 1 more week forward to do our focus players. We lose to the Bucks. All right. So focus players. I'm gonna do all 3 quarterbacks actually. See if we can get somebody to replace our guy. Let's do upgrades. And then we'll send them to the playoffs. See if we make the playoffs this year. All right, we do make the playoffs. We're taking on the Bucks. We actually do win our division as well. Let's go ahead and do this weekly strategy and then upgrades. Check out end of year stats. Our team looks insane, but again, we have a tough actually division in simulation. By the way, our corner had a ton of upgrades. He must have won an award. Let's check out these stats real quick. As Bryce Hall gets another ability slot. He needs different abilities. These are terrible. Let's go inside and outside shade. All right, into your stats. Our quarterback, he can go. He's not getting the job done. Devin Singletary was okay. Receiving wise, DJ Moore had a good year. Justin Jefferson, Pat Freiermuth, and Deontay. Defensively, Delbert Hurst had a hell of a year. Brian Burns, Javier Freeman, and then Derek Brown. Defense looked pretty good. Offense they struggled a little bit. Yeah, 15th. Defense, we were 12th. It's about middle of the pack in both of those categories, which isn't bad. See if we can beat the Bucks and go to the divisional. We do beat the Bucks. Take it on the Lions now, who are 10-7. If we beat this game, we will go and jump in for the conference championship. I'd upgrade those guys. And here we go. Can we take down the Lions and the divisional? Our team's 9-1 overall. Wow, we won 44-0. Wow. 44-0 over the Lions in the playoffs. Brian Burns with 3 sacks is player of the week on defense. Packers like they have a new quarterback. We're going to hop in this game and see if we can get a dub and head to the Super Bowl. Good tackle to start at the 23-yard line. Here comes Holland on the field. I'm going to play a few plays. Coach suggestions, obviously. Oh, that should have been a pick. Grand double, we got to get there. Oh, good move by Son. Who's that, Mitchell? Elijah Mitchell? Yeah, Elijah Mitchell. I'm here at 3rd and 2 here. I'm going to go ahead and press. Elijah Mitchell gets the first for the Packers. We're going to go ahead and simulate here to the next change of possession. Packers go down and get 7. What can our offense do? We get stopped on our first drive. Packers will take over on the 49-yard line. Must have been a turnover. It's not good for us. Quarterback under pressure. I'm going to assume that was holding down the field on the offense. Holding offense. Let's go ahead and back them up. Good tackle in the backfield. Good move, 2nd and long. We're going to go ahead and send the next change of possession. They somehow go down the field and score. Down 14-0. Let's go to the next quarter. We finally get 7. We get 3. Can we hold the Packers? Sorry, I forgot to go to the next quarter. Wow, we finally take the lead up to 3. Game is tied. We take a touchdown lead. And this is to go to the Super Bowl right here. Take a 10-point lead. Oh, we need to stop. We're going to overtime. Oh, boy. We're going to overtime. Oh. Go down, we get 3. They go down and get 3. I think we got the game-winning field goal. We did. 33-30 over the Packers. We're going to the Super Bowl. in year 4, I believe, with this rebuild. Let's see if we can get the job done. I'll upgrade those guys. We built the Super Bowl team, and we're finally here. Let's go and advance to it. All right, and we're taking on my favorite team, the Raiders. Super Bowl Media Day. Every coach's dream is to hoist the Lombardi Trophy as confetti rains down, and you have a chance to do that for the first time this week. What would a win mean to you? Let's go everything. Not going to read that. Got 10 staff points. Doesn't mean much, but again, we're taking on the Raiders in the Super Bowl. Let's look at yearly awards. Lamar Jackson on the Falcons now wins MVP. We have nobody else up here. Coach of the Year, Texans, Marshawn Wallace. We finished 6th. Offensive Player of the Year is Deebo Samuel. Devin Singletary actually got 2nd for our team. Defensive Player of the Year was Vita Vea. We had Brian Burns at 7. Don't think we have any rookies on offense. We do actually. Brian Carter, who I think was our rookie running back in the 5th round. We don't have any defensive rookies. Best quarterback, we finished number 8. Best running back, Devin Singletary at number 1. Might go to superstar. Best wide receiver, we had nobody. Best D-line, Brian Burns at 5. Best linebacker, no one. Best DB, CJ was 5. And that's it for yearly awards. Let's check out the dev changes. Make sure we didn't lose any. And then we're going to hop in the Super Bowl. And this will be the final season because I need to get ready to head out after this. So hopefully we can get a Super Bowl win to end the rebuild. All right. First things first, make sure nobody lost their dev changes. DJ Moore and Deontay did. Pat also lost his. So we got a lot of work to do right here. Let's go ahead and upgrade DJ Moore. Back to superstar. I gotta do his abilities again too. Give Deontay back his. Short out. Short in. That should be good for offense. Not too worried about Pat. Superstar X Factor doesn't really matter too much. Again, not worried about Grant Delpit going back down to superstar as opposed to X Factor. Bryce Hall needs his superstar back. And I think that's it. CJ went up to X Factor, by the way. All right, so Bryce needs his abilities back, and then we're going to head back out. Hop in the Super Bowl. See if we can get a dub. Let's go inside shade. All right, and here we go. We're taking on the Raiders in the Super Bowl in year 4 of the rebuild. I guess we're going to start with mid blitz. Got the block. Good tackle, Derek Brown. Also one to start.
Come on, set. Ready.
Got a motion a guy inside.
Ready.
Hits Devontae Adams across the middle and a funky looking throw. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Blue check.
And off the Jockers inside, gets nowhere. It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Raiders. And we're going to go ahead and jump to the next quarter. We get stopped on our first drive. Go down and get 7 on the second drive. The Raiders get 3. We get another touchdown. Raiders get 3 more. And things are looking good right now. Please stay the same. We get on, we get 7 more. Raiders get 7. All right, this is big. This is big. We get on, we get 7 more. The Raiders get 7 more. Oh, we got to get a stop, man. Of course, we get stopped. And this could be for the game. We get a stop on the Raiders. And can we secure the game right now? We can't. Raiders get the ball back. We missed the 50-yard field goal, apparently. Raiders get 7 and a 2-point conversion. You got to be kidding me. We're in overtime. Oh, man. They're going to be a heartbreak, isn't it? We get 7. Can we stop the Raiders? Let's go ahead and hop in for a little bit.
Here we go.
Got to find a way to stop the Raiders right here.
Go.
Good tackle to start by Brian Burns in the backfield. And bring up 2nd and long.
Ready.
Josh Jacobs picks up 8. Gonna bring up 3rd and 5. It's 2 down territory, obviously.
Set punt.
See what the Raiders should do here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Goes to Devontae Adams. Caught. Oh, okay. I think we're going to change it by overall. Get somebody better on Devontae Adams. They want to play a lot of man coverage, so.
Set. Go.
Sends a guy in motion inside. It's Hunter Renfro.
Set.
And after Josh Jacobs on the inside, he's got a hole. Man coverage. Chop the safety down. Grand Delpit. Maybe shift towards the tight end. It's going to be a pass here on 2nd down. Tua Tagovailoa gets sacked. That's Freeman, the guy we traded for in the offseason. Going to bring up 3rd and 18.
Ready. Ready.
We need pressure right here.
Ready.
Big down, 2 down territory. Hits the guy in the flat, make a tackle. Gets stiff-armed. Oh, my God. Josh Jacobs got absolutely destroyed right there. All right, here we go. 4th down for the game, for the Super Bowl. Hunter Renfro over the middle, complete. Oh, man. How do we get beat right there? Why is Kayvon Thibodeau in coverage?
Set. Ready.
Oh! Almost picked off to secure the game. We can't hold on.
Go now. Ready.
Comeback route, Hunter Renfro. Oh, man. We got to get a stop, boys.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt.
It's Darren Waller in this. Make a tackle, make a tackle. All right. 2nd and 5. Under 2 minutes to play. And if the Raiders score, will they go for 2? Will they go for 2?
Set.
Hits the guy in the quick flats. Got him wide open. We got to start playing more aggressive. Got to play more aggressive.
Down.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, we had the game won.
Ready, set. Ready.
Fumble. Pick it up. Pick it up. Super Bowl. Super Bowl chance, baby. Carolina Panthers in year 4 we get the Super Bowl. Tua Tagovailoa fumbles. And that was going to be the rebuild with the Carolina Panthers. Super Bowl in 4 years. Great team effort. 2 Super Bowl wins. Or no, 2 Super Bowl wins. 2 overtime wins in the playoffs to get it done. I don't know what Tua's doing. I'd be upset if I just fumbled to lose the game for my team, but you do you. And there is the trophy for the Carolina Panthers in year 4. There goes Coach Brian up there. I don't know who 93 is. Super Bowl MVP is our quarterback who we drafted 3 years ago, I believe. First overall pick back in 2023. And we did it, man. My second Super Bowl in a rebuild. I feel like that's 2 in the last 2 or 3 days doing rebuilds we've done now. And I'm happy with the team, man. We did what we wanted to do. Contract extended. Won a Super Bowl. 92 overall team. Still got the roster one more time before we get out of here. Again, you can see the pieces on offense we built. Jefferson, Johnson, Moore, Franklin, Singletary, Ekwonu, and Pat. Defensively, just a beast of a unit overall. We never truly developed our linebackers like I wanted to, but it didn't matter too much. We had good DBs, we had a good D-line, and it paid off for us in the long run with the Super Bowl win. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll be live tomorrow with the fantasy draft rebuild, and I'll catch y'all then.
Maybach music. Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?